homesteading to prepping to common horse sense, we are College Hill Farm. Welcome back to College Hill Farm. Well, it's been 5 years since I installed my grape arbor, and this, as you can see, is a problem. The post broke off. Of course, I've got some metal posts. I knew that this was going to happen. I've got 2 of these posts have rotted off. The end post up here is sagging, so it's probably rotted 2/3 off too. What was this made out of? Well, this was made out of just an old box elder that I had to cut down anyway, and I just used the limbs off of it to make posts for my arbor. They lasted 4.5 years, and they were absolutely 100% free. Well, I've got to do something about it this year, so that's going to bring up our topic for today, and our topic is locust posts. So locust posts on Paul's place and on Mom and Dad's place, a locust post would last 50 years. And when I moved here, I made it a point to save some locust trees that were on the property. So let's take a look at what a locust tree is and what you can do with them. Black locust is a native tree to North America. It's common along hedgerows and fence rows, beautiful flowers, but it's considered an invasive species. It sprouts from its roots, but it's the ultimate homestead tree. The goats love to eat the leaves, but it makes perfect posts and tool handles. As a matter of fact, if you compare it to hickory, it's almost as strong at bending. Even firewood is a great source from locust. Now, one of their big advantages is rail fences. Locust makes the ultimate rail fence. The original owner of our property understood the value of a locust post. What you're looking at right there is a locust post on one of the fence lines of the property, and this post is probably 50 years old and still standing. There's about 4 or 5 of them in this fence row left, so they're pretty old. So this is one of those things that a locust post is going to be worth a fortune. Now, when I got here, most of the property was grown up in little locust trees, an inch in diameter. But there were some places on the property that had obviously been let go longer. Now, these locust trees have been growing 5 years since I left them, and I've got 2 here that are big enough already to make posts out of. Let's go over and have a look at them. Looking at it, it looks like I might actually have 3 that are big enough in this little stand right here. Now, there's more in the fence rows, okay, but I really don't want to take those out of the fence rows. But in this little stand right here, I've got one right there. Make a good 4 or 5 inch posts if you look all the way down to the bottom. And then I've got one right over there. It's about the same size. One right there, and it looks like there's one way up yonder that might make a pretty good post too. And then when I take those out, these smaller ones will come on, and in a couple of years I'll be able to use them for posts too. That one tree gave me two posts, two posts for my arbor. So, but there's a little thing about locust posts that you need to know. If you'll look, here's a locust twig. I don't know how well you can see that, but that is a locust spine, and they are sharp, way sharper than a blackberry briar, and they'll lay it on you. But if you pay attention to what you're doing, wear gloves. I got two 8-foot posts, and now I'm going to cut a 2-foot key. Now in the next video, I'll show you what to do, the easiest way to hand dig a post hole. A lot of people have a hard time with post holes. I'm going to show you the easiest way to hand dig it. Now I've got an auger, okay? I've got an auger, but I wouldn't pull it out with the gas to do 4 fence posts and get gas in it and get started and all that stuff. I'll just wait and use it on my fencing. But I'll show you how to quickly do a fence post, how to dig a fence post quick by hand. Now, before we go, I just eyeballed cutting these at 8 feet. You can see where they are on my truck tailgate, and they're pushed all the way up at the end. So they're hanging over, so I'm by 8 feet, just a little bit over. But one thing I want you to understand about locust posts. Locust trees don't just have spines on the little limbs. They have them, well, let me get in the sun where you can see. They have them right on the body of the post. See, that's a great big old baby. And those don't feel good when you get them stuck in your hand. Now, if you like this kind of stuff, this homestead and do-it-yourself kind of thing, be certain to come on out to the channel and subscribe. We do this homestead and stuff every week, sometimes 1, sometimes 5 videos. Just depends on what's going on in the homestead that week. If you click the little bell, it'll notify you when we upload a video. We upload every Sunday. And now, with that being said, it's time for me to get on to the next thing.